Kris Jenner requested people to refrain from passing judgment on her actions after it was disclosed that she had deceived her then 14-year-old daughter, Khloe Kardashian, into driving her younger siblings to school without a valid driver's license. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Kris Jenner, the matriarch of the Kardashian clan, faced scrutiny after it was exposed that she deceived her then 14-year-old daughter, Khloe Kardashian, into driving her younger siblings to school without a license. Khloe confessed in the season 5 premiere of The Kardashians that if this revelation had surfaced during their younger years, their family could have faced the threat of losing custody of all the children. In her memoir Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian, released in 2011, Kris briefly touched on the topic of Khloe's immense contribution to the household, particularly in raising Kendall and Kylie Jenner, the youngest members of the KarJenner clan. Kris affectionately referred to Khloe as her right arm and built-in babysitter, acknowledging that without her, she would have had to sacrifice a great deal. Khloe's presence allowed Kris to attend important meetings, maintain her fitness routine, get her hair done, and even enjoy social outings with friends. Kendall and Kylie, to this day, regard Khloe as a second mother figure. However, in the latest episode of The Kardashians, Khloe unveiled the extent to which she took on the responsibility of caring for Kendall and Kylie during her teenage years. She disclosed that Kris had deceived her by claiming to possess a legitimate driver's license issued by the government when she was only 14 years old. This fabrication enabled Khloe to drive her younger siblings to school, a revelation that sheds light on the lengths Kris went to in order to manage her busy schedule. The shocking revelation unfolded amidst a lively conversation between Kris, Khloe, and Scott Disick as they delved into the topic of Scott's eldest son, the blossoming Mason, who had reached the ripe age of 14 and was eagerly anticipating his driving lessons. It was during this exchange that Kris, with a mischievous glint in her eye, casually dropped a bombshell, remarking, "Khloe, you used to drive when you were his age, you know." Khloe, caught off guard, couldn't help but retort, her voice tinged with a hint of resentment, "But you deceived me, mother dearest, by claiming I possessed a government-issued license. You were the one who assured me that I had the authority to chauffeur the little ones to school." Scott, his eyes widening in disbelief, stared at Kris and Khloe, struggling to process the gravity of the situation. "Hold on a minute," he stammered, his voice laced with incredulity. "You mean to tell me that you drove the kids to school without a license, and Kris here insisted you had an official government license?" Khloe, undeterred by the mounting tension, coolly replied, "Well, it was when I was a mere 14 years old." Kris, unable to contain her amusement, erupted into laughter, dismissing the whole ordeal as if it were a mere trifle. Scott, on the other hand, described the situation as nothing short of insane. In a private moment of reflection, Kris, with a twinkle in her eye, offered further insight into her audacious claim, confessing, "I must admit, the notion of a government-issued license in the grand state of California might have been a figment of my imagination." "It was a different era back then," Kris defended herself, her voice tinged with nostalgia. "Don't be so quick to judge until you've walked a mile in my shoes," she playfully chided. Khloe, ever the voice of reason, interjected, her tone tinged with a mix of relief and caution. "If this scandalous tale had emerged during our younger years, dear mother, she would have risked losing custody of all her precious offspring." Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.